said, you know, we're community organizers. That's what we did in Chicago, and they have made a real...
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Angelica Thornton in the K2 newsroom. We want to briefly interrupt the inauguration events, which are running behind schedule. You'll continue to see them on your screen as we bring you breaking news from Portland City Hall,
everybody.
where Mayor Sam Adams is issuing a public apology after lying about having a sexual relationship with a teenage intern. Let's listen
yesterday to individual news outlets, and also a statement that was sent out to our list of email recipients, and then answer any questions that you might have. I want to reiterate my acknowledgement of mistakes that I've made, and I want to apologize to Portlanders for those mistakes. In the past, I characterized my relationship with Beau Breedlove as one being purely non-sexual, and that's not true. Beau Breedlove and I had a sexual relationship for a few months in the summer of 2005 after he turned 18 years of age. I should have been honest at the time about the true nature of my relationship with Beau when questions about that relationship surfaced during the beginning of the mayor's race in October 2007. In fact, at the time that those questions were being asked in October of 2007, Beau encouraged me to be honest about the true nature of our relationship. I am deeply sorry that I asked Beau to lie on my behalf. I lied at the time because I was concerned that untrue rumors being circulated by an undeclared campaign opponent for mayor that said I'd broken the law involving sexual relations with a minor were being circulated. But that is not a good excuse for my lies. Until yesterday, with the exception of Beau, I have not discussed with anyone the true nature of my relationship with him, not with my colleagues, not with my boyfriend, family, staff, no one. I also want to expand on my comments from yesterday, and although my relationship with Beau was legal and consensual because of my elected position in the community and because of the difference of our age, I also want to acknowledge that it was inappropriate for me to have a sexual relationship with an 18-year-old, and I want to apologize to the community for having done so. I want to reiterate my apology to Beau for asking him to lie for me. I want to apologize to my colleagues in city government and our brother and sister governments for my poor handling of this matter and for distracting the work of government at a time when the services and programs of government are needed most. And I want to apologize to the people of Portland for my dishonesty and for embarrassing them. As one of the leaders of the gay community, I also want to apologize to the gay community for embarrassing them. I should have been truthful from the very beginning. So, I'm happy to answer any questions. Yes?
About a few allegations that you cast a dark cloud on Bob Ball's reputation.
What was that?
Do you plan to resign, and why should you keep your job?
I have no plans to resign, and this was a serious error on my part, on my judgment, that happened about 4 years ago. In my personal life and in my professional life, but and my job right now is to come clean. I mucked it up and to press forward.
Will you make your calendar, your emails, and your phone records from May, June, and July of 2005 public to all of us?
Yeah, actually, Willamette Week and I think the Oregonian had asked for those already, so they're around somewhere already.
How do you respond to allegations that you cast a dark cloud on Bob Ball's reputation?
Bob Ball at the time was suggesting that I had engaged in an improper relationship with a sexual minor. That was not true then. It is not true now.
Mayor, why should we believe that you did not have sex with this person before he turned 18?
Well, the third-party verification, Dan Vazina, which is one of the few third parties that by chance were involved with this, ran into Bo, as reported by Willamette Week, when Bo described that we had had a date, a sexual encounter. And that occurred, and as I understand it, it was described as the first. And that happened in July after Bo's 18th birthday.
Last night you described to us a meeting you had with Bo Breedlove prior to his 18th birthday where you talked to him about an intimate relationship but said it wouldn't be appropriate until after his 18th birthday, but yet you admitted you had these conversations with a 17-year-old. Was that appropriate?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Last night in a phone interview with Brian Wood, you said, I met with Bo. We talked about, a relationship, but I told him, you're not 18 yet. I can't do that until you're 18 years old.
Lunch at Marconi Grill
Alone would be inappropriate.
I aired the relationship after he became 18 did become sexual. Yeah, no, at the Marconi Grill, I talked about after I learned for the first time that he was 17, I told him I was not interested in any sort of romantic relationship because he was 17. But the relationship did evolve, and after he was 18, we did have sexual relations.
Why should the people of Portland trust your judgment now? Well,
I made a mistake, and to put an end to this issue was, as far as I knew, up until last Thursday, this issue had sort of been, was in the past. But in a interview with Willamette Week, it was clear it was not. And I didn't want to subject Bo to another round of media inquiries. And so I decided to come clean and tell the truth. And I'm late in doing so, but I wanted to do it.
You admitted to asking people to lie on your behalf to cover up this relationship, yet at the same time you were asking council in the city to trust you with an unprecedented expenditure plan, and you were also with the $500 million construction plan, and you were also